back. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio.
Squad.
Shout out to my girl Jane Nicole, man. She out there making that real money. She told us we didn't pay her. We don't pay her enough, and she had an event tonight with Coors Light that she was making a couple G's from. So she kind of just, you know how she do when she. Hey.
Why you trying to throw her under the bus?
Just tell me.
Look. He always trying to grab her. Go ahead. We want to hear what you have to say.
That's not really throwing her under the bus, man.
Y'all throwing her under the bus.
You gonna put on the shades for her?
Y'all throwing shade.
This is what's funny about when y'all do that with the sunglasses.
What?
If you're throwing shade,
Right.
why do you need sunglasses?
Right.
What do you mean?
Because the sunglasses is the shade, I guess. Because
The sunglasses is the shade that protects you from the sun.
Because technically he is putting on shades.
Right.
So
y'all threw shade,
uh-huh.
a la sunglasses.
Right.
Y'all threw shade. You threw the glass. Never mind. You got to be there. All right. That's all right. It's all right. Everything don't got to make sense.
Yeah. Dang, what? Who asked that question? Did you just ask that question?
Yeah.
If you would have just
Yeah.
let it be what it's gonna be.
Nah, man, because it's like if I'm in the shade, I take my sunglasses off because the
I don't.
sun's not affecting
I don't.
my eyes.
Well,
I wear sunglasses in the club.
Well, you're light skinned, so
Yeah.
light skinned dudes they do
Oh. All right, I'm gonna give you. I'll give you 90 seconds. And I'm gonna just step away from the mic.
So, light skin is back in style.
that. Wow.
I realize I have to say this every week. You need a list. He needs a list. Drake.
One.
Okay.
Let's write down the like.
Drake.
I'm
Drake.
tired of
Drake,
writing
that's
that.
Drake.
Got Drake.
Who
Okay.
else? Chris
Lucius Lyon.
Dude, hold up, stop,
Write that
stop.
down. I
Stop.
was gonna get
No.
you.
Oh, he's not light skinned?
Yes.
He's light skinned.
He's not winning? He winning.
How is he winning?
Everybody winning so
Yeah.
Skirt. No, he's not in there.
Chris Brown.
That's two.
Lucius Lyon's in there too.
Okay, three.
Number 4. This is a new person to the list.
If you better not say Dominic.
French Montana.
Dude, what is he doing right now?
Dating Sanaa Lathan.
I gotta give him.
But-
I gotta give him
Winning,
some dap
but
on
other than
that.
that-
I gotta give him some dap on
Winning.
that.
You gotta get
I mean,
points
it's
for
cool.
that.
Like, it's cool. But
Damn.
other than that, I mean,
And-
that's a nice little upgrade from
And
Chloe.
here we go.
Oh, he said it's a nice upgrade.
Also,
from Chloe.
also new to the list, Diamond K.
Wow. Sorry, I hate to burst that freaking bubble.
I'm winning too.
Light skin has been out since freaking what's his name?
Wesley Snipes.
Christopher
Because we
freaking Williams.
ran that we was running
I'll be
it
sure.
in
I'll
the
be sure.
80s. We was running in the 80s. Then Wesley Snipes came, and it just got crazy. Oh, The Rock's winning too.
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah, you know, he's not winning.
The Rock's not light
He's
skinned.
not light
He
skin.
is light skinned.
No, he isn't.
What would y'all call him? Brown skin?
He's
Word?
not light skin. I'm trying to tell you he's not.
All right, glasses. You get glasses. You get glasses. You get glasses. Lisa,
so-
everybody gets glasses.
So let me ask you this, and then we're gonna move on. So what happens the next time Chris Brown does something stupid?
Okay, it'll
Or-
happen soon.
Or one of these.
Somebody's gonna say something
because
to
you know it's
Karuchi.
bound to happen.
Yeah, somebody gonna say something to Karuchi.
So-
Chris
so-
Brown messes up every other month. That just happens. But then he comes with another song and it's forgotten. All is forgotten.
That is true.
Any other questions?
Nah, that's
That's about
you gonna sing the hook on anything.
Yes. Now I told you there is brown skin people that's winning.
Dang.
Rick Ross is winning.
Yeah.
Did you see his fiance?
Yes. Yes.
He's winning.
He actually gets
He's
more.
winning.
He actually gets more dap for that than your boy gets for dating Sanaa Lathan.
Oh.
I got it. Yeah.
Oh.
I gotta give him
Yeah.
credit for that and
Yeah.
Wingstop.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper. What you know about the lemon pepper? Stop. Hold on.
You thought she was just burning incense.
Does this mic work? Can we put it on the mic for a minute?
Glasses back.
It's not plugged up. I can plug it up though. It's not plugged up.
Oh no, no mind. Go ahead. You're not gonna-
Oh, she told us to give her a week, and then she gonna get on with us, and we're not.
So next week
shut
you're gonna
up.
talk? Because it's gonna be a time where I'm not gonna be here, you know.
Exactly.
I have to pray on.
We can have prayer right now. We can form a prayer circle right here,
Right now.
and we can get this in. All right, we're gonna give you the week, and then we're gonna. So we have B-Mo's Badgirl in the building. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio.
Well,
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about Tell us a little bit about the song that we just heard.
It's called Got That Yes. I mean, if you listen to the lyrics, you pretty much understand.
yeah.
Well, I had to step out because I had to have a meeting. So can you explain what the yes is?
Keep it PG.
That's a little disrespectful, but I will let it pass because I know you were in the hallway handling your business.
Yeah.
Got That Yes is really an anthem for the ladies
Gotcha.
because we're working like she handling her business at 15. She boxing, but she handling her business. She got that yes.
Okay.
She got them hands.
Okay.
For me, I model. I work at the bank. I rap.
What bank do you work at?
I don't mix my
Dang, you're
daytime
ready.
life with my nighttime life. So we're not gonna
You're
say
ready.
which bank.
He's getting ready to try to open an account tomorrow
Yeah, 'cause
just to
I
have a
was-
reason to come and
Nah, I
stuff.
was just because I'm trying to make sure she working with the right people. That's
I'm
all.
not a teller. They don't make enough money, so you can't open your account with me.
No, that's
Sorry,
you.
Dane.
What? Wait a minute.
I can service it maybe if you have enough accounts with us.
Yo, hand him the glasses.
I don't even know what's going on. I know there's something funny. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know why I'm putting these on.
Because the shade.
Is it? Because I
My bad.
She said they don't make enough money for you. They got that no.
Right. Yo, put the glasses on,
I
Dane.
don't know
Trust
why
me.
I'm putting them
Yo,
on.
Dane, put the glasses on.
Just put 'em
Put the
on.
glasses on. So, back to B-Mo's Badgirl.
don't
How
know
long
why
have
I'm
you
putting
been?
these
How long you been in the game rapping?
I started in November of last year. I did my very first song called My Life last year. And every time I performed it starting in February of this year, the ladies loved it. It's like they actually give me the courage to keep going and do even more music because they like, yes, this is my life. Like
Okay.
they be rocking off in the
it's
crowd.
a
And
nice little anthem for the
yeah,
ladies
they
also.
love it. Somebody told me I was the first person in a long time to have anthem songs for the ladies. So I don't know, ladies, what did y'all think about Got That Yes?
That's, let me see.
She told
Anthem
me she
for
liked
the
sing to her
ladies?
king.
That might be it.
I'm gonna have to hit the daggone song now. Jeez. See, Sabrina, you made me miss the song. Pulling me out in the hallway talking about I need to talk. What made you want to get into the rap game? Is this like an extension from the modeling because you were modeling first, or did you just start that?
I've been modeling for over 11 years.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for a very long time. But the music, I don't know. I've always been around music from when I was a child. It was music and books for me, not TV. That was never my thing. So dating someone in the underground music industry put me on that scene more frequently than I had been previously. And I really got introduced into the underground world by LeVar Hayes, who hired me as a model to be on flyers to bring out the crowd to different shows. And by doing so, I started hanging around the studios with the person I was with and things like that. And just being in the studio and promoting for my team and things like that, people started calling me First Lady. They expect the First Lady to spit, at least back in the day. So they was messing with me one night in the studio, and so that's how my first song came about, that very night. And ever since then, I started performing in Baltimore and DC, and when I did my first show in Virginia Beach, they told me they wanted more music from me, and I didn't have more music.
Oh wow!
So I came back to Baltimore, and I started writing more music.
You remember your first rhyme?
Yeah. Of course. This is my life. What you want me to
Oh,
do?
the My Life
Say
was your
something?
first.
My
Okay.
Life was my first song.
Give us like a 2 bars from My Life.
Websites, magazines, porn stars, strip tease. When I'm not working, I'm on my grinding. You behind me for a reason, but this is not your season.
Oh, she went hard with that. I thought she was.
I wasn't gonna do the whole thing.
hard with that. Did you see the
Yeah.
facial change?
I don't even know who that was. Who was that? You definitely was somebody
I
else.
see. I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you to spit no more.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, she just like transformed. Like, gosh, just that quick.
Yeah.
My goodness. So let me ask you this, and this is something that I asked. And if I'm not mistaken, you are probably the first female rapper that we've had on the show.
Thank you.
I think so. But at any rate, I always ask the local artists that we bring in, how do you feel about the Baltimore scene, and for you, as far as hip hop is concerned? How do you feel about the other artists? How do you feel about the politics that a lot of people say are going on in Baltimore? How do you feel about the scene as a whole?
I actually like the underground indie scene in Baltimore and the surrounding areas of the DMV. But I think it's a lot of everybody for themselves in Baltimore, and I would like to see more unity in the underground.
It's amazing that every single rapper, especially rapper, says the same exact thing.
Because it
Like
is.
literally. That's crazy. And do you find being a female rapper trying to fit in is a little difficult at times?
I'm different from most female rappers. I stay true to myself, and I only rap about things that I've done or that I'm doing, and I've done a lot, so I don't try to rap about bricks and things that I have no knowledge of, because that's not who I am. So, and then I model, so when I come on the scene, I might have on something, or just I carry myself a different way from most people, and sometimes I'm like one of the only two females on an entire lineup of a showcase, because there's not a lot of females doing shows. I just had a show at El Dorado's Tuesday night, and it was just me and Miss Ladybug. We were the only two female MCs on the lineup. It was all males. Well, actually, I stand corrected. It was two other females, but they were part of groups.
Okay.
They weren't individual artists, and they killed it. But it's not a lot of women doing what we do, and I don't know.
So, from a business standpoint, do you want to stay indie, or would you at some point down the line, if a major
That's
deal
a very
came
good
your
question.
way, would you be because I mean you have to, the differences, like.
Oh, I know the differences. And I have had different people come to me with distribution deals and things like that already. And I've considered it and weighed my options, but indie is where I want to be.
Okay. So a distribution deal is kind of like, that's
Right,
still
but I don't want to sign to a label.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't want to be like
You gonna sign to the Rock?
MMG or
No,
you
I
want
will
to sign to the
not.
Rock.
No, I will not.
So if Clive Davis comes knocking on your door, with a
Hey, he can write some music for me. We can collaborate. We can get this money together. But I'm not trying to sign a contract with someone who wants to give me $1 million up front for money that I've already been earning for all the shows and the radio interviews and the songs that I've laid and promoted myself.
Right.
I don't want them to take that money and give it to me as a, here's your money up front. And then I'm signing a contract that says all the other new songs I'm writing, you're going to keep my money. I don't think so.
And
I'm
they're
about
gonna
my
have-
business first in any industry that I cross. And I want my money for me. I want to leave it for my son. I don't want to give it to Clive Davis and his family and he can give me $1 off of every $100,000 that I make. I don't think so.
And it kind of curtails your creative control, because then you have to, when you go to put that album out, that album has to be, go through them and all of that stuff. So I definitely understand you wanting that. And I'm actually glad that that's the answer that you gave.
That's
that
my
you want
answer.
to keep your grind.
I want to do Got That Gas. This is my life. I got a song called Window Shopping. I ain't sent that to y'all yet. That's for my album coming up. And I'm doing a song called Heartbreaker. But I don't want to have to turn around and do some other stuff and be like, yo, I'm in the trap house and all this stuff. I'm shooting big guns. I don't want to have to do something just because everybody else wants me to do that. And when you sign to a label, that's exactly what you become. You're a slave to them. And you have to abide by their rules and regulations, and I'm with none of that.
And they're going to want you to sound like everybody else on the radio.
And I
as
refuse
well.
to
So
do that.
I can't imagine you being in a trap with Nicki.
I mean, me and Nicki can collab.
Yeah.
But I mean, nah. I like to be original and I like to stay true to myself. And my son has been rapping since he was 6, and I want to teach him to do the same for himself. I don't want him following in anybody else's footsteps.
Absolutely.
I want him to be a leader.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the team that you mentioned earlier that you're a part of.
It's not the same team.
It's not the same team?
No.
I can tell that.
That's why I didn't mention
The way she
it.
said it.
Okay, so is there a team now, or are you strictly doing your thing solo for the most
The
part?
team that I'm with right now is BME, Blue Money Empire Entertainment. And that's Young Mel, he's in New York. We have Miss Diana King, she's in New York. We have a new artist, Steph, she's in New York. And then we have Ari Starry, Joe, J-O-A-T. I shouted them out in my track. And then we have OG Studios, that's OJII here in Baltimore. That's where I do my recordings at. Beasley Beats is the producer in OG Studios. But I've worked with other producers.
So artist-wise, you're the only one holding it down for Baltimore for the team.
For Baltimore, currently, I am the one doing shows and things like that, but I still rep my team.
Okay. Tell us about some of your rap influences.
I said Biggie Smalls because he stayed true to himself, and yes, I missed him. I wish he was still with us, but God had other plans. And actually, female MCs, on the rap side, Lil' Kim, like she really held it down before all the cosmetic stuff, But the music,
What cosmetic stuff you talking about?
We don't see it.
What are you
Saying
talking
to me.
about?
Let's just say, my songs, everything about me is natural except the weaves I rock. That's it. So we gonna just
I
leave
like
that as
that.
that. But her music, I like that a lot. And not rap, Mary J. Blige. That's my baby.
That's my girl.
You gotta sing one of her songs.
Oh, Mary?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't sing them.
Okay.
Yeah, you trying to put come on, dang, that was, you sang one of Mary's songs, dang.
Oh,
You always in here trying to harmonize.
I don't care. It could be an old song, reminisce. It could be any song.
Nah, Dame don't know
24/8.
nothing.
It could be anything. I
Dame
don't
probably
care.
doesn't know any songs of past. Well, he might because
Thing
he's a
is
fan.
I'm going down.
Time on my hands.
Oh,
I
Lord,
can't
stop,
sing. You try to
stop,
sing.
stop,
You try to
stop,
make me sing.
stop, stop.
I ain't got no plans. No, 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 no.
I ain't got no plans. No, no, no. Go ahead, sing that.
What's after that?
You gotta do it. You made me.
Oh, I gotta sing it like.
I need some sunglasses on now.
You
They
ain't
really
do
good.
it. See, I can't sing, but I tried it though. Stop being scared.
So you sent 2 sons, right? You
Yes,
sent 2
I
songs.
did.
Okay,
That
so
was
let's
Friday, yes.
so let's get into this other song that you sent. Tell us a little bit about that. Introduce it. You're not ready. Never mind. The DJ's not ready. Okay. Yeah. Talk about the second song that you sent us.
The second song is Getaway, featuring the artist One. It was a beat. The beat was made and produced by General Beats. He also produced the video for it.
Okay.
That was my very first professional video for Getaway
And
on YouTube.
while he's queuing that up, let me tell us a little bit about your writing process. Do you
It's wicked.
good?
No, I mean, it's
I'm
wicked.
kinda-
I don't encourage other people to do what I do because I drive while I'm writing. I write while I drive. I could be on the work. I don't freestyle. But if something comes in my mind and it's hard, like I need to write it down right now. I'm in my notes on my phone like this, and I'm putting it in there. I write at work on my desk in between speaking with customers. If something come in my mind or I'm really thinking of some stuff, I laid the hook for my new track, Heartbreaker, last week. But I had a brain freeze and I couldn't think of my verses. But yesterday at work, I wrote 6 bars. So when I got home from work last night, I wrote the whole song. So I write. When it pop in my mind, I write it down.
That's tough.
I'm gonna
It's
try
not-
to
I feed
encourage
off
you
of
that
that.
if you want 6.95 or 95 and something pops in, just pull over.
Don't
Just
tell anybody.
Was it-
Don't text and drive.
Slide.
Don't text and
stand slide.
Don't get it. Please don't get
See,
it.
from modeling and driving up and down the East Coast, Atlanta, Connecticut, Ohio, New York, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, Philly, DC, it don't matter. Like, I learned to drive with my knee because I drive so much.
Stop.
And that's bad too, I shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. So, hands free, I can type.
Don't follow that.
Don't do that, Mia.
You need
Don't
like
do that,
the
okay?
voice. You need like the voice thing where you can say at
I
least
told you
say
it's
what you.
wicked.
Yeah, that is
I was
wicked.
being honest.
That's. I wasn't
And then I
expecting
tweak it
that.
in the booth. I'm in the
Okay.
booth. I got my headphones on. The beat is in my ears. I like to feel the beat, you
Okay.
know. And I'm doing my practice run, and I'm like, oh, this is off. Wait a minute. And I get my pen and I rewrite, and then I'm like, yes. And then I lay the track. And sometimes after I lay the track, before I do my dub over, I gotta listen to it and then write down whatever I did on the booth because I might switch it up while I'm laying it.
That makes
I
sense.
lay some of my best stuff that way.
That definitely makes sense. And you said you've been modeling for how long again?
I think I used to lie because I used to say 8 years until a fan sent me a picture from
want the
04 like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, wait.
Oh wow,
That's
wow.
tough.
I'm like, oh, okay. So 11 plus
11
I'll say
years.
that.
And that's taking you up and down the East Coast. So you
He sent me a picture that said Be More's Badgirl from like 04. I was like, oh, well, I'll change mine.
You gotta do,
Bio.
yeah. You gotta redo the bio and all that stuff. So you
I just
would have.
updated the years, you know.
That's
I
hard.
think I calculated the 3-year break I took where I disappeared from everybody. I subtracted that.
Can we talk about the 3-year hiatus?
Yeah,
And what
my
caused
worlds
it
were
and-
crossing. You know, people at the bank, I'm walking in the bank and somebody's like, hi, Juicy.
Oh.
Juicy Be More's Bad Girl, you know, I couldn't have that. So I deleted a lot of stuff. And I changed, you know, I went back to being Miss Melvina Davis. That's why it's the only social media site I have under Melvina Davis. Everything else is Be More's Bad Girl. And then one day I said,
She said, oh, you said
one
your
day I
world's
said,
crossed.
you know what? I'm back. I'm just back. And I started back modeling and I let the worlds cross. That's just it.
That's tough.
I was like, I'm grown now. They can mix. There you go. It's a marriage.
Somebody walked into your bank and called you juicy.
No, not just one person.
That's tough.
I mean, we need our badges to get in my building. You gotta swipe your badge. So if I'm walking in the building and you're holding the door for me and you're saying, hi, Juicy, that's not right. So I had to separate my two worlds for a little while. I had fans at my door.
And that's great. That's awesome.
Wow.
That
They
just.
cross like that.
I don't have many speechless moments, but that made me speechless because I'm just trying to envision you walking into the bank and like the president be like, hey, Juicy. how you doing?"
Well, it wasn't the president. It was somebody on my level.
I got you. I understand. All right, so we're gonna get into the second song. Introduce it one more again.
It's called Getaway, featuring One.
All right, so we're gonna check this out, and then we'll be back with more of Be More's Bad Girl.